Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about how to get gold LMGs fast in Call of Duty Vanguard and the best way to go about getting them. Quick before we do jump into the video, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications turn on so that you don't miss any more videos on the channel. Make sure you do and smash that big red button and ding on the bell next to it so you're notified every time we post. If you do enjoy it, it does help you out. Please be sure to smash the big thumbs up, as more you can imagine. It puts the videos in recommended, so if you can do that, that means a lot. If you've got any more questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be sure to get on and answer them as soon as possible for you guys. But I'm going to jump into the methods right now. Okay guys, so for the first challenges with the LMGs, as it is with every other gun, it's going to be to get a certain amount of eliminations. For the LMGs, it is going to be 400 eliminations. We're not even going to talk about this one because this one is going to be finished before any of the other camos are completed in any way at all. Next is going to be 100 headshots. 100 headshots is very, very easy to do, especially with LMGs, because the LMGs actually have a really good damage amount. So if you go and play hardcore, you can very easily get headshots which are one shot. So as long as you're aiming high enough. So what I like to do when I'm playing hardcore for headshots is I actually like to begin above my opponent, begin shooting above them, and then drag it down. Whereas if you try and shoot them in the chest and drag it up, there's a high chance you're already going to kill them with a chest shot before you actually manage to get to the head. So I prefer to shoot down and bring the gun down and control the recoil onto them, so it comes like it's definitely going to be a headshot by the time you actually hit them. Or you can just play it, or if you're playing like Das House or Shipment, a lot of the times you're going to be in and behind and to the side of enemies which aren't going to even see you. So just make sure when you're in that sort of situation, there's no enemy looking at you and you can see them. You are just taking that extra second to line up the headshot, especially if you're playing hardcore with these LMGs. So one shot to the head with majority of the guns anyway, as long as they're built out pretty decently. So just make sure you line up that headshot, get the free headshot, and it's going to make that very, very easy to do. Next up is gonna be the multi-kills. This is literally 50 double kills. That's all you have to do. Very, very easy to do. If you're playing on Das House or Shipment or one of those, it's gonna be very, very easy if you get these done, because you're gonna get double kills all game long, especially in these smaller maps because there's just that many people in them. If you're really struggling with this and you really can't seem to find that you've been able to get onto one person then the other, try hardcore out, because once again, like I did say, it's gonna be like a 1 or 2 shot. It's gonna make it a little bit quicker to be able to go from that person to that person, but you should easily get this done in core on Shipment and Das House. Next up is going to be Bloodthirsty. This is one a lot of people struggle with out of majority of the camos. This is one that a lot of people find the hardest. So what you guys are going to do for Bloodthirsty is really slow your game style down. Just really slow down what you're doing. Just sort of hold down a certain area. If I'm playing like a map like Shipment, for example, I like to sit in one corner and just peek the right, peek the left, peek the right, and just hold that one little area down that I am in. So if someone comes to my left-hand side, I can make sure I can see them coming that way. If they're going to come from my right-hand side, I can pick them off that way. And I've got enough cover there that people aren't going to be able to come and kill me, but they know where I am, so they're going to carry on coming back to try to kill me, rather than me chasing after them and getting killed from somewhere else, because I know they're going to be running towards me, so I'm in a bit of a vantage point, because I can already have my aim up, be ready for them to start coming around the corner and take them out of the game, whereas they've got to try and run around the corner, get their aim up and kill me. It's a lot harder for them. So if you guys just control one area, just hold that down rather than go and chase your kills, you're going to find it much, much easier to get these Bloodthirsties. The one thing I would also recommend, guys, is putting the perk on. I would also recommend putting on the forward intel perk, guys. And the reason for this is it allows you to know where enemies are spawning. So if an enemy spawns in, it's going to come up as like a red triangle on your map. And you're going to know if they're spawning to your left or spawning to your right. So you know which sort of side to peek out. So you can look at your left if they're spawning on your left. You can take a couple of maps, they come from that way. And then if they start spawning on your right, you go to the right-hand side. And it's going to make it a lot easier. Obviously, as well, run like spy planes, advanced UAVs, and then whatever the other one is, the personal UAV or whatever it's called in this game. But definitely recommend running them as well, so you just know exactly where people are. And like I say, just hold down that one little area. It's going to make it very easy to get done. Get 100 long range kills, very easy to do. Just put a pretty decent scope on it, like a 2.5 times 3 times scope, and just play hardcore. Find some of the bigger maps and just sit down them. I believe you can do these on Das House if you sit right at the back, where the alleyway is down the middle. If you sit right back against the wall on hardcore and shoot down the middle, you are going to get some long shots there. So you could do it that way. It's probably the fastest way to do it, because there's just that many people that are going to run down the middle on Das House. Again, with this one, the one thing I will say with these ones down here, obviously you've got like, okay, so that's a perfect example. You've got to get 100 long shots. So what I would do is I wouldn't focus on these long shots at all until I know what all 3 of these challenges are. Because if this one, for example, was long shots, the last one you're going to unlock is the long shot one. So you're then going to, you end up going to do 200 long shots if you do that one, and then do that one. Whereas if you just wait and see if you've got to do long shots, you only have to get 100 long shots, which is just going to speed up the process a little bit. In terms of the Berserker ones, guys, we're going to be getting 100 close range kills. Very, very easy to do. All you need to do for this one is build the LMG to have good ADS speed and good mobility and good sprint to fire time. That's one of the key things. And play maps like Das House and Shipment, you're going to get lots and lots of close range kills, because obviously it's a very small map. People are going to be in and around you at all times. They're going to be running right in front of you. You're going to get a lot of close range kills. You'll probably get this done in like 2 or 3 games as well if you get domination. So just make sure you're playing the smaller maps. You'll get this done pretty easily. In terms of this one, guys, this is one of the hardest ones to do. This is one that people struggle with a lot, and it is to get 100 bullet penetration kills. One of the most annoying challenges to get done. Basically what this means is you have to be shooting someone through a wall or through an object or something that basically you can't see them, so it's going to shoot them through the wall. What you actually want to do for this is run the Combat Scout perk. Okay, so the perk you want to be running, guys, is the Piercing Vision perk, which basically is just every time you do hit an opponent, they're going to like glow up red on your screen, so you'll be able to see them through the walls. And what you want to do is, a good map for this is Das House, because there's a lot of like destroyable walls and a lot of walls that you can actually kill people through. So what you want to do is you want to try and put 1 bullet into them, and then put yourself in a position where you're then behind a wall, for example. One of the really good spots to do this is in the doorways. So if you run down the left-hand side of the map where you've got the tires in the middle that come out, you guys will know exactly which bit I'm talking about. A lot of them walls around there are like, you are able to shoot through them, so just make sure you're tagging up your opponent once. Yeah, obviously they're going to glow red. Then put yourself behind the wall and start shooting at them through the wall so you can try and get that kill. This one can be done on hardcore. The only problem is that first shot with an LMG might actually kill them straight away, so that's a bit of a tricky one, which I would just say play core, just to avoid the fact that if you do shoot them once or twice, it's not going to full kill them, giving you the chance to actually get behind the wall and start shooting at your opponent. So that's the biggest piece of advice I can give you, is put the Piercing Vision thing on, and just put yourself in a position where you know the wall is, you can shoot through the wall, and just be able to dip yourself in there once you've hit someone once, and just start spraying them through the wall and hope that you do get this. This one does take a little bit of patience. It is one of the more annoying ones to do. It's on a couple of the other guns as well as the Bren. It's on the bar as well, I believe, so it is a bit of a frustrating one to do, but unfortunately you guys are just going to have to get it done and just have a bit of patience with it. Next one is, like I said, these 3 here are going to vary from gun to gun. It's going to be long shots, it's going to be ADS kills, it's going to be what other kills are there, like after reloading. There's gonna be certain kills that you guys are gonna have to do without taking damage, things like that, while crouched, all of that sort of stuff. So for the Bren, for example, it's going to be 100 long shot kills. Again, like I said, with long shots, it's going to time with that one. Do it with them ones. Get 100 long shots rather than 200. Again, just sit down the side of the map, sit down Das House, hardcore, big scope, very easy to get done. Get 100 ADS kills. Again, very easy. Just make sure you are ADS for every single kill that you do get. Not much to say about that one. And then the level 71 I've not quite unlocked, but like I said, it could be something like without taking damage. It could be while prone or crouched or anything like that, and they're very easy to get done. You just have to, if it's without damage, you just have to slow yourself down. Again, just make sure you're in a position where your enemy doesn't really see you, but you'll be able to kill them before they'll be able to shoot you, so you don't take any damage. Ones while prone or crouch, again, just make sure you're crouched all the time or you're laying down all the time. Just make sure you're doing everything that it does. These 3 challenges here are very easy to get done. It's just a case of actually having to unlock the attachments and unlock the camo itself to actually be able to do them. But they should be very easy to do, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and it has helped you out. If it has, be sure to smash a big thumbs up, as we can imagine. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Like I said, if there's any more questions, again, let me know in the comments below. If you want to watch me finishing my atomic grind, I'll be live over on Twitch over the next couple of days trying to finish it off. I've got about 3 more guns to level up, and then all the camos to get done, and we will be finished with atomic. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.